Hey, it's Mr. Barr, and this is the practice test for exponents. And once I've done this, I will then put it into Edulastic and see that it really works. Okay, so, oh wow, I haven't even taken this thing yet. Usually I do this before I make the video. Well, let's do it right now. Let's take the test. Evaluate 4, let's really zoom in on that guy right there. 4 to the negative 1 to the negative 3. So power, multiply. So this is 4. Negative 1 times negative 3 is 4 to the third, which equals 4 times 4 times 4, which equals 64. All right, which value will make this expression true? Well, something plus 11 has to equal 15. So 4 plus 11 equals 15. How many times larger is the big number than the small number? So I do big over small. Which will give me, let's see, big is 5 times 10 to the 9th. Over 5 times 10 to the 7th. Now I could expand out all these 10s if I wanted to, right? So 5 times 10 times 10 times 10, but I know there, let's see, there are 9 10s on top, 7 on the bottom, which means there are 2 extra on top. The 5s will cancel, and I'll be left with 10 squared. And 10 squared is 100. I could expand this out and cancel everything to 100. Let's see, evaluate, what is that? 3 to the 9th over 3 to the 6th. Okay. Are there more on the top or the bottom? There are more on the top. How many more? 3 more on the top. So it's 3 to the 3rd, which equals 27. Jim claims that he can make this statement true or false. So I want to make it true. So 3 to the x over 9 to the x equals 1/3. And that will work if I do 3 to the 1st, 9 to the 1st. Isn't that 1/3? So if 1 is true, what is not true? 2. Or 3 or 4 or 5. But don't get crazy with your false answer. Number 6. In 1900, the population was this. In 2000, it's that. How many times bigger is it? So we're going to do big over small. So 9 times 10 to the 5th. Here's my 10 to the 5th happening right there. Over 2 times 10 to the 3rd. Cancel, 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 cancel. So what I have is 9 divided by 2. So that's 4.5 times 10 times 10, which is going to be 450. Right? 4.5 times 100, 450. All right, it's question number 7. One box can hold 4 to the 3rd. How many boxes will be needed to do 4 to the 7th? So I do big over small. 4 to the 7th over 4 to the 3rd. There are more 4s on top. There's 7 on top, 3 on the bottom, which means there are 4 on the top. 4 more on the top. And 4 to the 4th is 256. Excuse me. Number 8. Toby is rewriting the following expression. Find his error. So right here he did 5 to the 5th over 5 to the 2nd. So he's going to subtract the exponents. So 5 minus 2 gives him 5 minus 2. But it should be over a 1 right here, not over a 5. As soon as you do that subtraction step, the denominator becomes a 1. So the error is right there. Going from 1 to 2, the denominator should not be, the denominator should be 1, not 5. And now we're going to match this expression up with these expressions. So what I did here, I did a base add. So 3 minus 2 gives me 4 to the first. 4 to the first to the third is just 4 to the third. So which of these expressions is the same as 4 to the third? Well, that's 4 to the third, right? 1 times 3, 4 to the third. Base add the exponents. 9 minus 6, 4 to the third. 12 is not the same as 4 to the third. 1 over 4 to the negative 18 is not the same as 4 to the third. And this would be a base add, no, excuse me, a power multiply, which would be 4 to the negative 18, which is not a 4 to the third. All right, let's put these answers into Edulastic and see how I do. This was a practice test. There it is. First answer was 64. Next answer was 4. Next answer is 100. Next answer is 27. Next answer was 1, and not getting crazy, a 2. Next answer was 450. Next answer is 256. Next answer was B. Final answer was A and B. Let's submit this. Yes, I am done. Submit it. And it'll tell me my scores on each question. It'll tell me if I got it right or wrong, but it's not going to tell me much. So I'll come up here and back. And I got 100 on that. Good job, Mr. Barr. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching.